A very good evening and welcome to the C Sportscast. Let's start with some cricket news. But a day that started with much promise ended soberly for West Indies after a half century from Marlon Samuels failed to ignite their batting as newcomer Mohammad Shami triggered a collapse to give India an early advantage in the first test on Wednesday. Samuel hit the top score of 65, but Shami grabbed 4 for 71 from 17 overs on debut as the West Indies faltered to 234 all out, and by stumps, India had wiped off 37 of those without loss. Several of the West Indian batsmen got starts but failed to carry on. Openers Chris Gale and Kieran Powell looked in good touch as they found the third-man boundary repeatedly. Both raced along nicely and looked set on laying a solid foundation and a launching pad for the others. But Kumar bit Gale's outside edge and Vijay gobbled him up at second slip 34 for 1. But Powell took over and his assessment of the wicket was near perfect, benefiting of course from the recent A-team tour there as he looked in the pink of form. But just when you felt he would kick on, debutant Mohammad Shami did him in with a lifter which he skied and departed for 28 at 47 for 2. Samuels joined Darren Bravo, who was playing the sheet anchor, while the attacking Jamaican went about the business of scoring the runs. He didn't miss a beat and struck the ball to all parts with a wide array of shots, which must have raised concerns in the Indian camp. Bravo also opened up at times as if to remind all of his potential to score quickly and attractively as well. And shortly after lunch, Samuels brought up his half-century off just 61 balls. Then a decisive moment in the day, as the ball was changed by the umpires after 40 overs. And even though the runs continued to flow with Samuels and Bravo pushing on, things changed dramatically thereafter. Shami started to reverse swing at the change ball, and he accounted for Samuels with a snorter gone for 65. Then, in a mental lapse, Bravo sauntered down the wicket too far and couldn't recover in time, and he departed disappointingly for a patient 23. And it got worse when Shami again disrupted rounding stumps and India had wrested the initiative from the tourists. Chanderpaul, playing his 149th test match, played well for his 36, having to shepherd the innings in tandem with the tail. But he would lose skipper Sami for 16 and India went in for the kill. And even though there was total resistance from the tail, Shami ended with 4 for 71 in debut to undermine the Windies' batting as they imploded from a solid 138 for 2 to be all out for just 234, losing 8 wickets for just 94 runs. Then the Windies' bowling faltered, with Kemar Roach injured and unavailable, leaving Tino Best and debutant Sheldon Cotterell to open the attack, but they squandered the chance. The pair of Darwan and Vijay feasted and raced to 37 without being separated. Darwan is not out on 21 and Vijay on 16, as India have taken control of the match entering day 2 later tonight from 11:30.